Yo, I'm just gonna wait for some people to join in, just get things rolling a little bit. I have slow mode on just so that way things don't get spammy. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, last 16-ish months for me, kind of shit. Whatever. Uh, at least, I'm not falling for the same trick again, unlike Nilsy. Fucking ugly bastard. Seriously, dude, you're ugly and stupid. That is a horrible combination to have. I have met, actual evangelicals that have somehow more brain power than you. I guess the Jehovah's Witnesses did more than I thought. Whatever. You fell for the same lie about the same person twice, and you fell for the same bullshit twice. That's actually really fucking impressive. Because, you didn't learn the first time when you were working with a pedophile. So, instead you work with someone who is just as bad as one somehow. Whatever. Oh, yeah, speaking of you, Emma. Emma, what about that deal with you, man? Yeah, you're nutless, and by the sound of your voice, you very clearly are flat as all fuck, so you have no cleavage since you're a guy, anyways. Well, at least you don't have any cleavage to get rid of, which, impressive. You're already halfway there. Though, again, no nuts. You got no balls, man. You have no balls, no spine. You're just a faceless wonder. It's actually kind of pathetic. At least June has a reason. But whatever. Let's see. Oop. It's like, oh no, Mongrel did a thing. Mongrel breathed. How horrible. Oh, fuck. There. Okay, noted. Discord will cause a lag. Whatever. But yeah, no, Emma. Oh no, Mongrel is winning the argument. I better bring up something that has upset her in the past. That'll prove my superiority and compensate for basically my inability to do anything or even be a decent person. Seriously, dude, how pathetic do you gotta be just to, do that? Whatever. You really just can't just grow the fuck up and be a better person. Dude, seriously, your first tweet on that new account after you locked yourself out of your old one, like, whatever. Okay, checks out. But, yeah, no, like, dude, I get my life is sad and everything because I've been sheltered, but, like, even still, it's just like, bleh. Let's see my videos. Let's make sure this is still working. Guess it is. Whatever. Yeah, nah. Like, eh. Shockingly quiet. Oh, Ryan. Let me guess. Your MA's... Actually, no, you can't be MA's real account considering one of your comments. Whatever. Dude, this isn't crying a river. It's called, I'm done caring about your feeling. I'm done caring about trying to have any sort of intellectual discussion with you guys. I'm done trying to actually prove myself. You know, it's actually really funny. But I did try to prove myself innocent multiple times. Yeah, it's like, but he listened. But, oh no, a bad thing was said about Mongrel. Everyone flocked to that idea. Let's ignore that Mongrel actually, cares about people and has put in her own effort to try stopping fights between mods and shit. No. We gotta succumb to peer pressure and just leave Mongrel after getting banned from a server on a live stream. The fuck? Whatever. No, like, seriously. Y'all remember Dar the Star and how she just left because she got forcibly banned from a server after I'd been falsely accused and she was trying to get both sides of a story, and for some reason her critical thinking went to complete zero and she just left me in the middle of the stream? Yeah, that happened in the first Necopon stream with Nil. The one where it became a massive shit show. But whatever. Do I really need to give a shit about someone who just abandoned me after I made sure to know that I was not the asshole and made it very clear? Nah. Dara could message me at any time. And at this point, I'm pretty sure she's just too spineless to actually think it through. Whatever. Wow, real quiet. Real quiet chat. Real fucking sad is what it is. Okay, so what if I did? Not like it fucking matters. Didn't MA manipulate a minor to do what I wanted them to, or to do what he wanted them to? Bleh. Can't talk. Dyspraxia and shit. Can't talk. Dyspraxia and shit. whatever. Like, yeah, yeah. So what if I did? I mean, I'm pretty sure MA has done worse. I mean, no matter what MA has done, he just can't change the fact that, you know, he let his boyfriend be enamored with Nekopon, who I don't even know how he got out of that situation, to be honest. But good for Ulti. Good for Ulti getting away from Nekopon. Let's see if he can get away from the other most evil person I've ever met with MA. Your salt is not projected to my drink yet. Whatever. I mean, then there's Star Giant, who may as well roast her a little, because why not? She abandoned me too the moment I was accused of anything, and didn't listen to reason when I actually tried to talk to her about it. But, it's not like anything I say matters. Everyone's gonna hate me regardless. Let's see. Oh yeah, Star Giant. Star Giant. If you happen to be here, hi. Welcome to my stream. Yeah, your critical thinking is probably lower than Dar's, considering you didn't even bother looking into the situation when I was your best fucking mod, and probably the sole reason your server was actually cleaned up. Yes, MA is better, of course. Hi, Cerberus. Whatever. But yeah, no, MA is not that good of a person. He's a giant fucking man-child. And again, dude's probably like 19, 20. And he's from Texas, so probably just a fucking child at this point still. Whatever. I mean, it's not as bad as his best friend Victoria, who's a real piece of work there. Oh, right. The evidence. Yeah, I got that shit into folders. I'm probably going to put it in the description after the stream. Feel free to message me. Message me on Discord specifically, because why the fuck not? But yeah, no, the folders and shit are going to be, excuse me, are going to be put into the description anyways. Crying. Yes, crying. Like they didn't repeatedly bring the same bullshit time and again because they had no new material on me, and yet my story has remained relatively consistent. Oh, funny rhymes. Ryan, I pity the coworker I had that has the same name as you. I honestly do pity him. Because it's like, and then there's you. Like, you're just some random nobody that has come up and, dude, you don't even understand what the word intrusive in intrusive thoughts means. Intrusive, meaning out of my control. Everyone gets intrusive thoughts. They're just not all the same shit. Mine is actually just a sign of how serious my trauma is, let's be real. Sometimes an intrusive thought is just when you're driving along and being like, I wonder if I drove myself into that tree, what would happen? Or even just a sudden urge to drive into a tree or commit self-deletion or some shit. Like, that's what intrusive thoughts do. Okay? When I didn't know it was illegal. To add to that, the character's age is totally ambiguous. I mean, yeah, I understand why it's gross. And again, it was when I was mostly over the intrusive thoughts. And actually, after that incident, I don't know what happened. It's just all those thoughts are gone. Again, all those thoughts are gone. Oh, that again, fictional. Didn't know it was illegal. Why do you people care? I made it clear. I didn't know it was illegal. I learned it was illegal, and I'm pretty sure I deleted that shit off my phone by now. So, like, what's with this fixation on every little flaw I've had when there's nowhere near that same energy for holding MA accountable for throwing giant fucking tantrums? It's no less. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's some misconstrued stuff there. I said I was mostly over those thoughts, to my knowledge. To add, again, I didn't know fiction counted under that same umbrella, but whatever. Again, I didn't know fictional shit was illegal. And since then, I have removed the fictional shit from my phone. Like, why are you guys so obsessed with trying to act like it's just never gonna go away? Like, it's honestly sad, guys. This desperate to bring up. MA has suggested someone get set up, and no one cares. MA has targeted me for being banned from a server. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude! You're pathetic at this point. Did you really need the WebMD link just to understand what intrusive thoughts are? Here, dude, it's fucking pathetic. Get a new talking point. Get a new fucking talking point. What about me? No, seriously, what about me? Every single issue with me has been hammered into the ground by nil. And some of them are even false anyways. It would be hard to sift through it all, and I'm too fucking lazy. But no, there's the thing about intrusive thoughts. And again, what about me? Look, if you're going to have this kind of energy towards me, have it towards other people as well for their fuck-ups. Okay, hi, Johnson. I don't give a shit. Anyways. Whew, let's get back to that rose. Yeah, no, it's like MA has to obsessively attack Mongrel because Mongrel shared evidence of a child groomer. You're that fucking stupid? WebMD is not an opinion-based website. It's just it's a research tool that lets you look into what the symptoms illnesses have and shit. Okay, Nell, then the only one you don't have that energy for is MA. I am apparently a top 10 anime villain. I'm honored. I mean, to be totally fucking honest, I'm no Lord Frieza. Like, God's no. Okay, Nell. No one needed to know that. And there's a very real chance minors are going to be on this stream, so can you refrain from R-rated topics? That's just the big thing. Just refrain from R-rated shit on this stream. Whatever. But yeah, no, it's like, anyways, there was Nil, the most manipulated the most easily manipulated dumbass you will ever fucking see, considering he fell for the same bullshit twice. I mean, a lot of this shit just doesn't fucking matter. It won't matter in 5 fucking years, really. Ugh. And the only reason it's... Not sure who you're saying that to, 420, but whatever. Though, quick note, if it's to me, I'm not a man. I am non-binary, and for all intents and purposes, I'm better called a woman. Anyways. But yeah, no, WebMD is not opinion-based. It's a resource used for actual medical discussion and learning about different medical shit. It's not a self-diagnosis tool. That's just a stupid one, because you'll have been sneezing all day and then it says you have ass cancer. Oh, sorry. It says you'll have cervical cancer in your brainstem from your frontal lobe. Right. And that's just a joke about how bad self-diagnosis is for anyone too stupid to understand that. You know, like Ryan there. Oh, you're Maury. Okay, cool. Okay, Maury. Duh. Okay. But this is psychological self-diagnosis. To add to that, I'm actually relatively familiar with the terminology. WebMD being used to diagnose physical, like self-diagnosed physical ailments is the problem. Psychological shit is an entirely different story. And even then, you shouldn't just go for the first one. Oh, hey, Maury, how many lies has Junkie told you, by the way? Considering you're still apparently fine being with him after he's been proven to be a pretty shitty person by both Jar and others. Though, right, there's you, Maury, who, what did you contribute again? Oh, yeah, nothing. Oh, no, I was using WebMD to explain one of my mental things. I was using it to explain one of my mental issues, specifically one that I don't have anymore, intrusive thoughts. I was using it for that, to explain something. I wasn't using it as a diagnosis tool. Like, again, do you have any other talking points? This has been run into the ground. You're like a broken fucking record. Whatever, Ryan. Anyways, Ryan, where's your fucking face? Where's your Discord? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're... I mean, odds are, at best, Oh, Chaos55T is mentioning me? Cool. Yeah, you know that's because I was trying to report a pedophile in our server and tried to bring up that there's moderator bias in there, right? When I was trying to report Ray Rance, who admitted to setting me up. Well, at least you finally got some new material. But yeah, no, seriously, dude, do you even know the story? Or are you just going off of one side? Because what I was trying to do was report Ray Rance. Oh, right. That's another Ray Rance issue right there. Because those mods and other people were biased in favor of Ray Rance. Didn't ask me for anything. I don't know, Maury. Can you maybe not be a pathetic loser that contributed nothing and just constantly spams memes in the middle of a discussion when they don't even fit. Though, then again, it's you we're talking about. Of course we can't. You talk a big game and then fall flat on your fucking face. At least I have some manner of follow through. Mine isn't very good most of the time because of other issues I have, but at the very least, again, I still have more follow through than you. Oh, thanks for that, Nell. Didn't know that. Thank you. Uh, unless you live around my area, like around where I live, that doesn't really fucking seem relevant. Whatever. But no, thanks for correcting me on that matter. Anyways, Maury, other than getting Majesty involved, what is it your purpose is here exactly? Like, I mean, I know it's public invite and everything. Whatever. Let's talk about Taffy. See if I can conjure his sorry ass up. How he said I could vent to him and everything, and I got so used to actually venting to him about all this drama bullshit, and then suddenly he just pumped the brakes and said I couldn't bring it up anymore out of scenic nowhere, and I tried my fucking best not to bring it up, and according to him, yeah, he just says I didn't respect his boundaries repeatedly, even though it's like, oh, hey, I tried to respect his fucking boundaries, and I tried to change behaviors around him pretty damn fast, but, it's pretty hard to do that on a dime most of the time. Because it's like, oh, sorry, I just meant you're worthless, Maury. You're worthless. I mean, that's pretty much it at this point. You're worthless. You have, because it's like, I don't know you as a person. You don't know me as a person for the most part. So it's like, bleh, why does it matter? There isn't really anything to say about you. You talk a big game and then you poof. Oh, sorry. Talk a big game, drop a bunch of memes, and then you go poof. And even then, it's like you contribute nothing to conversations. Yeah, I get it. I already admitted that. Jeez. Do you people just repeating yourselves? Are you all on broken records or some shit? Well, Maury was the one that contacted Majesty, so shocker, but I was able to try reaching out to a bunch of people anyways. Because, the only problem is that the mods had a bias with Ray Rance in his favor, no less. When I even had proof that he set me up. And then, oh yeah. Cool, Nil, cool. Anyways, feel free to keep getting high. I don't know. Oh, and when you said I was, wishing death on your mom, no, I was just wishing mercy on her. I'm going to be real. I was wishing mercy on her, not death. Not death specifically, at least. Like I said, I was hoping it was fast and peaceful. Whatever. Yeah, maybe it's because I suck at organization. Shocker. I suck at organization. I was trying everything because I had already been silenced multiple times and I didn't know how else to go about it. But whatever. It's like, oh, hey, look, Mongrel finally has a fucking voice. And again, my proof and my screenshots, those are going to be in the description afterwards. Okay. Again, I'm disorganized and Okay. Do you guys want me to talk about Strider now, or do you guys not want me to talk about him? I can talk about him if you guys want. It's like, whatever. Again, I'm not perfect. I was in a position of desperation, and I had been silenced multiple times. But that doesn't really fucking matter at this point now, does it? After all, what am I supposed to do? It's like people wouldn't listen to me, so I had to try everything to get people to listen to me, and even then. Okay. Let's talk about him. Okay, so Nekopon. She started manipulating me. Actually, like, I keep saying it was October of 2020, but it kind of started in September, and then the first escalation was in October. And shockingly, she was the last one to actually aim flattery at me, which amusingly is why I hate flattery now. She was the straw that broke the camel's back. Whatever. So yeah, so she manipulated me through October, and in fairness to Strider, he was right. She was trying to manipulate me and shit. I was trying to get things settled so that way she could come back into the server and shit, but clearly it just didn't fucking work. Until, like, everyone finally said to Strider, let her back in during a game of Among Us. Which, for point of reference, Nil, you're not the one that ruined Among Us for me. She is. I find it funny that the people who have backstabbed me the most are the ones that have also played Among Us the most. But whatever. Yeah, let's see. Right. So it's like she manipulated me, and then when November rolled around and the Lena shit kicked up with Star Giants, yeah, it's like, What? And then that's where it got worse, and it kind of ignored inconsistencies like an idiot, because I don't even fucking know why. I think it's the voice. Seriously, Nekopon's fucking voice. That shit will mess with a lot of people. And then there was December where she manipulated me more, and that's when she really came out with the apparent bullshit that she had changed. She convinced me she changed and wasn't a groomer anymore, all that other shit, and I didn't even know she was grooming Burley, despite what some idiots have accused me of ignoring. If I had known Burley was being groomed, you think I would have and did nothing when I was all gung-ho to go after Star Giant when I thought she groomed Lena? Like, no, God's damn, no. But as for Lena, yeah, with her, I've at least gotten some shit done with her, where it's like, she won't lie to me once I confront her on shit. I don't know what it is about me that makes her like me so much and doing that shit. I just know that for some reason she seems to really like me. But whatever. Anyways, yeah. So while the orchard thing with Lena from that Lena told me involving Strider and Little Orchard is bullshit, I'm still going to stand firm and understand Strider's a fucking bigot. Because, let's see, always preferential treatment towards the guys over the girls. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's like he'll be be more ready to praise and be nice to the boys than the girls when they're upset and shit, only to do some other shit with his only to, like, he will more readily praise any of the guys than he will any of the girls. That's the weird thing with him. That's a real weird fucking thing. And to add, it's like pretty sure he is racist considering his African cartoons video, as well as the only two people he's ever called intimidating were both Asian women, which neither of whom are actually intimidating once you see their faces. So whatever. Let's see. But yeah, no, Nekopon had basically manipulated me into being her friend, especially ramping it up. Like, the second time she escalated her manipulation was when she saw me being abused in the house I had to run away from this past summer, autumn, somewhere in there. And, yeah, and that's when she ramped it up. She was the only person that was nice to me she was one of very few people that was actually nice to me and actively took an interest in just being nice to me. So I didn't know I was being manipulated. I was just glad to not be abused all the time by someone I could talk to consistently. Like, these were calls that lasted for fucking days at a time. Constantly on call with each other. Of course she was going to have time to manipulate me. And again, people say I said nothing about Burley being groomed. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about not saying his name anymore. Dude's cut me off. So it's like, whatever. But yeah, no, like, I knew nothing about Burley having been groomed by her. So it's like, that's why I said nothing on the fucking matter until after I got backstabbed. Because I didn't learn that she groomed people until after I talked to Emma the first time. Sorry, not Emma, Emma. Because, Emma just can't really understand that he was the one that told me about Nekopon being a groomer and predator in general. Like, that's the thing. I didn't know she was a groomer until after talking to Emma. So, like, why does nobody get that? Does nobody even know that? Like, whatever. Anyways, with Strider, yeah, he was the first person that found a way to actively misgender me. Real testament to his level of either stupidity or malice that he can keep covert. I don't know what it is. But nah, like, with the transphobia thing, he very clearly saw me as one of the guys that, rather than one of the girls, even though he didn't use the pronoun, even though he consistently used the pronouns I preferred. Because when he was giving me any sort of praise and shit, it was the same praise that matched when he was talking about the guys and praising the guys. So, yeah, that's transphobia and misogyny. And as for the racism, again, look at his African cartoons video and how he just, like, doesn't even consider maybe he should get subtitles for those cartoons and just reduces these other languages down to gibberish. Like, that's all he sees them as. And it's like, dude, you're missing the context of what's being said. Like, he puts up a really good front of seeming like he's not a bigot. I'll give him that. And other credit where it's due, like, he was right about Nekopon manipulating me, and he did actually follow through on payments each and every fucking time. I will give him credit on all those things, but nah, dude's a bigot. And if he's too stupid to know that he's doing bigoted shit, that's just another that's an impressive level of stupid. Like, that's not even a level of ignorance that I've seen in any conservative. And here's the thing. I knew Nil as a person. Like, I actually was friends with Nil for a while. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, no, Nil just, I mean, there's Nil, who just literally refuses civil discussion at this point, which, dude, are you really that fucking broken by talking to Emma so much that you just can't do a civil discussion? That is sad, broski. That is fucking sad if you've been manipulated that much by the same bastard who just targeted me the same way Nopon did. Where the fuck is my phone? But anyways, yeah, Ryan, I do have a girlfriend. A couple of them, actually. And yes, they all do consent to the matter. And I did just get hired for a new job. And I tried to rebrand. Still trying, actually. Probably going to come up with a new screen name that's detached from the mongrel name, because, well, may as well. I mean, what purpose would there be in consistently using the mongrel name? Wow. Do you have any original roasts? Like, do you have any original burns? Because that was like barely above freezing level. Oh, sorry. I'm new to this whole roasting thing, okay? If it wasn't obvious already. At least I don't say the same... I mean, fair, I have been trying to say the same stupid shit repeatedly. But you guys supposedly have experience on roasting people. Like, that's the thing. That's a whole thing. So it's like, at least I'm not going full generic with what I say. Your right hand doesn't count, okay? As though I... like, really? Like, have I not mentioned my girlfriend? You know, the one who sells her content online? Spicy accountant. Yeah. So it's like, bleh. She's actually a real sweetheart, too. My God, it's just... She is one of the sweetest people I've ever fucking met. You know, I just realized something. Part of the reason this isn't keeping the same traction is because of some of the words I banned. Just so that way you guys can't just constantly bring up annoying points again. Well, at least not as easily. Because, well, I gotta make sure that this thing just doesn't become annoying with you people just recycling these old adjectives and whatever, like trying to just constantly riff me on, or actually, sorry, let me rephrase, constantly trying to bring up shit that you think will piss me off when it just annoys me at this time. And because I put myself in that position, yeah, that, yes. I'm still trying to learn to do that, Nil. I am still trying to learn to do that. Though, weirdly enough, I've actually managed to figure out how to compress compress personal time. I did at least figure out how to compress time on some level, so that way I can get 8 hours of sleep in a much shorter amount of time. I haven't figured out how to do it consistently yet, but somehow ASMR has actually been doing fucking wonders for me learning how to do that shit. And I will go back in time eventually, if I can, and make sure those kids don't get groomed. I will do my fucking best. Probably would go back about 10 years. Actually, 11. Got to make sure I do as much as I can, right? Because, yeah, when I was 15, that was probably the first real fuck up I made that was in my own power. No. Okay, so, you know what? I'll just explain this shit now. There are 12 elements for magic in total. And so the primary elements, the secondary elements, and the tertiary elements. These are all things I've included in my cartoon, and at this point, you can just dismiss this all as my psychosis diversion. Basically, what I've diverted my psychosis into to make sure it doesn't fuck up my life too fucking much. Dude, I mean, original roast, I'll give you that, but it's still weak. Anyways, like I said, and yes, I have been diagnosed with psychosis officially, but here's how it goes. Primary elements, we all know them. Earth, water, wind, fire. We all know that shit. Not the point. Secondary elements, light, darkness, wood, and metal. Though functionally, wood and metal are just old terms that refer to living and not living elements. These ones we don't really need to talk about either. Then there are the tertiary elements. Yeah, wood, as in something classified as a more spiritual element. You know, it's the life element, essentially. And is entirely different from water. But anyways, the tertiary elements. Lightning, sound, time, and space. And at this point, and ASMR in the right context can actually fall under the sound element of magic. So what I've been doing is finding some ASMR that... God damn it, Nil. You get that one. I just know Emma won't give it to you. Because, you know, dude basically has less than Ray Rance, and Ray Rance is so desperate that he actually continued to simp for Nekopon after she was a pedophile. In my case, I got over my crush on her before learning she was a pedophile. So, whatever. Oh, and again, shocker, but I have standards. Anyways. Oh. Are you talking about Maury or Emma? Because at this point, I don't know where Emma's gender is falling. I thought Emma was a trans man. That's why he's a nutless wonder. But if he's not, then I'm just going to stop calling him that. I don't know what Emma's deal is. If you could actually clarify that one real quick, that would be useful. Oh! Nekopon. Yeah, the worst chubby to ever chase. Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, keep in mind, Nil, I'm not a guy either, and apparently you had a crush on me, or was that just a bluff? Or was that just a bluff when your best friend was being scum of the earth and taking advantage of fucking with... I know you did, Maury. I was talking about Emma. Someone else had already passed along to me that you're not a guy, which, whatever. That's why I'm not calling you one. But yeah, no. Let me think. Where was I? Fuck. Uh, I think. Right, right. I don't know if. Okay, okay. Yeah, feel free to pass along to Fry that he could have just said that he didn't want to talk to me anymore and would have been done with it. Like, shocker, but when someone says that they're not going to talk to me anymore, I actually generally listen. The only technical inconsistency with that was when someone got away from Nekopon, a name that's actually blocked from chat, so you can't bring her up, Chubos. And so that way it's pretty easy at this point. Because that was the only inconsistency, and it was just one last conversation I wanted. I got the conversation, haven't reached out to her since. So I don't know why people think I'm stalking her, like Victoria does. Oh, looked it up. It's not doxing to give out a first name if it's not something that's if it's something that is not all that unique. So yeah, no. Even then, that's just her OC's name. Because I think her OC is like Victoria something Chinchilla. Let's see. Oh, calling her a rank bitch? Why the fuck not? Cool. Thanks for the confirmation, Nil. Yeah, Victoria Blue Chinchilla. Or Vicky Blue, Vicky, V Blue, VB, V, whatever. I didn't say rank 1. I don't remember ever saying rank 1. I said rank bitch, but that's about it. Dude. Okay, Nil, think for a minute. Like, I know this is hard for you, but think. I have never given out Strider's. I've never given out Strider's actual address. I never gave out Strider's address at all. What makes you think I would give out anyone's full name? You have Strider's address. Okay. We were working against them at the time. And I gave them to just you. That's not doxing. It's not exactly the most public of forums to give you, like, to do DMs and shit. I haven't publicly released Strider's address ever. Okay, cool. I still never gave out Strider's address publicly. Because, again, that would just be fucking stupid. Oh, by the way, feel free to just say my legal name and my chosen name